Hello, I'm Deirdre Hade, and this week we're talking about why is it so important to connect to your heart. This is the year of reconnecting to our heart. This is the message from the Ascended Masters, the prophets, the archangels, to all of us. What they're saying is that since we in this technological scientific age have become so enamored with ourselves and our technology, we've taken an airplane up into our head, but we're disconnecting from our heart. We're disconnecting from each other. And they are worried about this because humanity is the species of the heart. In the Hindu traditions, it is about Hanuman who rips his heart open. It's about expanding the heart. In all the great traditions and religions, it's about the heart, loving, service, virtue, value. We have an opportunity this year to reconnect to our heart. The archangels, with their enormous power, their angelic beings, are here to help us, here to help you find your heart. So how do we do this? It seems like it should be simple, but many times it's hard to find the heart, isn't it? We stay in our head, we have our shopping list, we've got things to do, and then we think we're so clever, but we miss something. And we say, gosh, I just don't feel anything. I feel like I've flatlined. Like life doesn't have that deep meaning that it used to have. And when that happens, we become depressed. We become anxious. The soul becomes anxious. And we don't know where to go. We're lost. Transformation, which is why you're here watching me, so thank you, is when your soul says to you, hey, guy, I'm here to transform. I'm here to fully experience love in this reality. And I think you forgot about me back there. Where is it? So reconnecting to your heart is very important. It's really what brings us satisfaction, but deep satisfaction in having a human experience. You see, we're actually here to have a satisfactory human experience. I know it seems like we're here to suffer, but we're actually here to live this life, and at the end of the life to go, wow, I feel satisfied. That was like a great meal. There were ups, there were downs, but at the end of the day, I loved, I received loved, I learned a lot. And I got to experience the incredible gifts of this world. So to have this satisfactory human experience, we must stay connected to our heart. When we're connected to our heart, as the research shows in Heart Map, we have a frequency, a vibrational field that actually grows around us. It's infectious, and it's like little strings or little fingers that go out and they find other little fingers, and we connect into each other in what would be otherwise felt as a void or an empty space. When this happens, the heart chakra begins to evolve. When I say evolve, what I mean is that these different energy points in our body, we're talking about the chakras or perhaps the tree of life or the meridians of energy. Each of these places is a consciousness within the totality of your human self, your human consciousness. And each one of these places wants to evolve. It wants to learn. It wants to grow. It's curious. It wants to be the best that it can be. So when you reconnect to your heart, this consciousness within you says, yay, I want to expand. I want to know who I am. I want to know what I can do. Because the heart is the heart of creation. Think about that. The heart is the heart of creation. This is where we create from. You look back at the books that really propelled the movement of new thought, such as Think and Grow Rich. It was all about the passion and the heart you put into something will create. Well, that was 75, 80 years ago. Today, in our modern world, we're creating at light speed, but the question is, what are we creating? And are we happy in our creations? When you have everything, what is it that we've lost? And when we've lost that heart, our connection, we actually lose ourselves. We actually forget why we're alive. So I'd like to invite you to join me right now in reestablishing why we are here, why we're alive. And let's take a moment to go into our heart, to heal our heart. Our heart has been through so many traumas since birth, so many disappointments, so many betrayals. But that doesn't need to stop us from expanding and living the truth of our heart. So let's take a moment to look within, into our heart, and see in our heart the most beautiful rose, this beautiful, incredible flower of life. And see in the middle of this rose that there are many gems, many gemstones of light. And these gemstones of light are dancing in a ring. They're spinning, they're turning. And as they spin and as they turn like sparklers, light is emitted. This is the energetic field of love. And in the center of this spinning, turning gem of light, we see the threefold flame of joy, the yellow flame, the blue flame, and the pink flame. Now bring your attention into this center place in your heart. And I want you to think of someone you love so much. Someone that when you think of them, your heart just melts. And I'd like you to take that feeling of love in your heart, of that person, that place, that thing, and place it within this spinning orbs of light. And now, with your mind, expand the ring of light, expanding and expanding until this love fills your being. And now take this feeling of love, and I want you to consciously connect it to someone you don't feel love for, someone that's really giving you a problem. Because love is love, and it doesn't matter where it is, it's love. And take that love that you can experience with that one person, and now in your mind, you're going to just give it to this other person. You're going to create a connection. Just do that for a few seconds. And as you send that love to this person that you normally don't feel love for, what happens? What's happening to your brain right now? My brain feels like it's softening. I feel like there's milk pouring through it. Now take that love again and give it to something else, someone else. Because love is love. And now what happens when you are connected in that love with that other person? How does your belly feel? How do you feel inside of your body? And now take that love and send it to yourself. Because we're usually the last people we love. And yet, we are the most important person to love. And so take that love, that feeling, and just bathe it all over you and say, I forgive you. I forgive you for not being perfect. I forgive you for mistakes, and I forgive you for sometimes forgetting how to love. But I am loving you, the me that I am. And I'm filling you and covering you with this enormous blanket of love to heal, to rejuvenate, to connect. Now just take a moment and reflect. Watch yourself. This is mindfulness. Just watch yourself. Where are you right now? How do you feel right now in your body? And how will this state of consciousness support you when you get up, you leave, you go out into the world? What will you bring with you? I guarantee you, you're going to greet happiness, opportunity, synchronicity, and you are going to have a powerful, satisfying experience of being human. All of this, everything I've shared with you, has come from the archangels of light. They gave this to me. They said, please share this. It's my joy to be able to do this practice together, this light practice. So good luck as we all go out to connect to our heart again. Many blessings.